Hey everybody, it's me, Edward Jones, back with a new video, and it appears as though I'm going to be finishing off 2019 with another shotgun. So this is a Stevens Model 67E, it's E series. So I just got this today. I was going to the range to do a little test firing on my Remington Model 11, also get some trigger time behind my 1911. I gotta admit, I was inspired by um, the response of the armed parishioner in Texas, who stopped the murderer after say he sadly shot two people, but shot the guy from from 30 yards away, and they kind of got me pumped up to want to go to the range and get some test out my own skills, see how I was it with my 1911. So I went to the range, but I figured also while I was going there, I go ahead and take my Model 11 just to test it out to make sure the cleaning I did on it would fix the problem of the shells coming out the magazine tube. Which, good news, it actually it worked. So 25 shells without any shells coming out the magazine tube during the cycling of the action. I was very happy about that. But before I did all that, on the way to range, when I got to the parking lot, one of the employees, Brad, he said, "Edward, I got something to show you." All right, so I went inside. He came in, and he pulled this out. He said that there was a guy who, sadly, his father passed away a few months back, and I guess his guns came to the son's came into his possession. Well, sad to say, but he said that he doesn't like guns, and so he's wanted to do something with his dad's collection and get rid of him. And he came by with some things, some a 22 rifle, a couple other guns, and this shotgun. And Brad said once he saw it, he said, "I know someone who's gonna love who's gonna love this. They're gonna want to check it out." So he said he kept it in the back. They had a tag on it with the information on it. He showed it to me. I checked it out, and they were selling it for 124 and change. And I decided, what, that's not a whole lot. I'll take them up on an offer. Also, it was a couple of days before the new year starts. It's tax free at their store, so I said, that's even more incentive for me to buy this. And it's not, and it's a pretty good shotgun. Actually, this would be the second time I've had one of these. I guess in my possession. Well, the first time I was actually borrowing it. I was working on it for a friend. He had some issues with his action, and he needed a bead sight, so I hooked him up with those things. Um, but the shotgun is pretty. I gotta say, I've shot this model before, and the action is more slick than the Remington model 870. I'm dead serious. It is pretty. I mean, it's a clunky shotgun, but the action is pretty. Is nice and smooth. Um, I'll show you the operation. Let's see. But yeah, get this. So the hammer already fell. I dry fired it just a few minutes ago, but you can still do this. So I guess if you ever see a shotgun in Hollywood and someone's pulling the trigger to make that sound, well, this shotgun actually does that. But pump it back. Actions it doesn't look too bad. Like the shotgun's been parkerized. I think because it was blued once, and it didn't look good. It didn't look too good. With the bluing and it being all kind of pitted on the surface. So it was parkerized to fix that. There's a similar safety system as the Mossberg series of shotguns. Same as with the slide releases right here behind the trigger guard. The trigger guard is aluminum. Like this carrier is going to need some TLC. It's got some rust on it. A corncob forend. And we got the information right here. Stevens Model 67 Series E. 12 gauge, 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. Savage arms. I think it says Hartfield, Massachusetts. It's hard to see because it's kind of pitted over here. I think when I oil it up, it should appear a lot easier. Regular bead sight, and the barrel, like I said, has been cut down. Not the best cut down I've ever seen, but definitely not the worst. I've seen some ugly ones out there. But it measures out at 18.5 inches. The magazine tube holds 4 plus 1 in the chamber, giving you a 5-shot shotgun. The followers on these shotguns were, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they were like a high vis orange. That was standard. That was even on the shotgun I worked on. These interesting story behind these T cuts inside the recoil pad. So when they were making these to be sent out to Vietnam, because the U.S. military did use these shotguns during the Vietnam War. Uh, one of the ways that the company cut costs was to make the basically make the molds for the recoil pads with these cutouts to save on rubber. I think they saved maybe 13 cents, something like that. A recoil pad. It was a very very small amount, but it does flex a bit from recoil. And I shot it at the range after I purchased it, and the recoil is not bad. It didn't beat me up. Then again, I like shooting shotguns, so I guess I'm not that worried about recoil. The stock is pretty comfortable. The grip on the stock is fine. What I may end up doing is removing this finish and putting this on American Walnut brown, because this finish is kind of peeling off, and quite frankly, it looks it looks almost like Crayola. Just the brown looks it's not very flattering. Same as on the forearm. But I think this gun will clean up and look real nice. Oh yeah, one more shotgun for the collection. As you guys know, I've said many times, I like riot shotguns. I think they're very cool. I always love to see them in action movies. Love to see them in video games, and I just got a thing for them. Everyone has, their particular taste in firearms, and mine just happen to be riot shotguns, more so pump action shotguns. But I do like auto shotguns; those are pretty nice too. If I could think of another auto shotgun, I wouldn't mind owning someday. Maybe a Mossberg 930, something like that. If I can get one that's in riot configuration and wood furniture, I think that'd be pretty cool. But I'm still happy to say that the Remington Model 11 is the first one that I've owned, and it's actually the first one I always wanted to own because I think the design is pretty sick. But that's my video. Hope you guys like this. Hope you like the video. Hope you guys like the shotgun. After I got it all cleaned up and slicked up, and tricked out, or whatever I want to do to it, I'll do a video showing you guys, the work I've done, and do a test firing. What's your experience with the shotgun? Have you used it before? You ever owned one? You know anyone who owns one? There are a couple of videos out there of people shooting this, taking it apart, what have you, and they're not that difficult to take apart. There's still some you still have to have a good know what you're doing, but they're not that difficult. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you're new to the channel, please check out my old videos and look forward to new videos to come. Like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to help donate to the channel to help with purchasing more high quality American firearms like this Stevens, just look for the Give Up That Cheese button on the YouTube homepage and go to PayPal. Donate any amount you like. Any gripes, complaints, send me a PM. I'll see what I can do to address them. But that's my video. This might be the last fire purchase video for 2019. I say might because who knows what will happen, in the next roughly the next 24 hours. But that's my video. Stevens Model 67 Series E. I'm Edward Jones. You guys take care and God bless.